Hey gorgeous peeps, this is Chris from TechSpert and I'm here with Amazon's all-new Fire HD 8 tablet. It's the latest £80 affordable family tab, which will be available on Amazon.co.uk from October the 4th. Gonna get it fully unboxed now, have a bit of a whiz through the hardware and the software so you know exactly what to expect. First of all, let's just peel back this little tab here. So inside the box, nice and straightforward, you get obviously the tablet itself. And in here you get a micro USB charging cable, and you actually do get a 3-pin plug as well, which I wasn't expecting. Normally manufacturers can be a bit tight on actually providing an adapter, so that's always good to see, especially for that 80 quid price point. And then just your typical quick setup guide, nice and straightforward. Alright, so as you can see here, I have the red model of Fire HD 8. You can pick it up in a couple of different hues as well. You can get it in black, blue and yellow, so all nice vibrant colours. As you can see there, just affirming the fact that it is a family tab, and it is nice and rugged as well. These Fire HDs normally withstand the test of time. You can take a good few bangs and bumps, and you can actually pick it up in a kids edition, which is basically the exact same tablet, but it comes with a kind of a rubbery bumper thing to properly like baby proof it. It is of course just plastic, as you'd expect at this sort of price point, but as I say, that's plastic surface and should hopefully stay pretty pristine. All of the action is over here on this edge here. You've of course got your power button, your volume rocker, 3.5mm headphone jack and your micro USB charging port. Over on this side you've got dual speakers, and then if we flip it around you have a nice bit of micro SD memory card slot action as well, just nicely covered up so it doesn't get full of dust and muck. As you see, you just slip your card in there, nice and easy. Let's see if it's got any gas in the tank, and then we can have a bit of an explore of the oh, hello. Interesting noise. As you can see, already nicely covered in fingerprints just from a minute's worth of handling. Typical stuff. The tab weighs 363 grams, so it's nice and light. Definitely even like smaller children wouldn't have any problems sort of holding it, clutching it for an extended period. All good. Welcome to Fire. I'll just get it all set up now, and then we can have a bit of an explore of the rest of the hardware and the software. Right, so as you can see there, we've got the Fire HD 8 all set up, and now we're into a little handy tutorial. So if you've never used an Amazon Fire tablet before, it just shows you exactly all you need to know about the layout and everything. So as you can see, pretty straightforward stuff. It's set up by basically categories, unlike most tablets where it's basically just you can chuck whatever apps you want on there. So as you can see, your home screen features some of your more favourite stuff. It's just kind of populated with whatever right now, because obviously I haven't been using it. You can quickly flip to any books that you own on Amazon, to the Prime Video stuff, to a good bit of games as well if you've downloaded any games from the Amazon App Store, and then of course there is your access to the shop to buy pretty much whatever you want for everyday life. You have access to Prime Music and everything as well, good bit of Audible action, so you can probably already see that the Fire HD 8 is definitely well designed for someone who has a Prime subscription or uses a lot of Amazon services. If you don't read any Kindle books, you don't have Audible, and you don't have Prime Video music, things like that, then the functionality is definitely more limited, and as I say, it is basically set up for someone who uses a lot of those Amazon services. Let's explore the hardware a little bit more. So first of all, the 8-inch display, it's an HD display, it's 1280 by 800, it's not full HD. If you want a full HD Fire tablet, you'll have to upgrade to the Fire HD 10, that one is full HD. Can I say HD anymore in this video? I'll certainly try. But as you can see there, even though it is just your bog standard HD, visuals are pretty crisp. Colours are sort of reasonably punchy for a budget device as well, so definitely not too shabby. So we've got a bit of Doctor Strange on the go here. As you can see, nice sharp visuals. Unfortunately, in top brightness, which is what this is on right now, definitely leaves a little bit to be desired. If you're going to be needing a tablet to watch stuff outdoors, then that's going to be pretty tricky to make out. This is definitely best used indoors. But again, for a budget 80 quid tab, not too shabby at all. And if we just boost up the volume as well, as you can see, it's got a good bit of punch to it.
After Western medicine failed me, I headed east.
So hopefully it should be fine even if you're in quite a noisy household.
Yeah.
So what's actually powering the Fire HD 8? Well, Amazon's been rather vague on that front. It's apparently a 1.3 GHz quad-core chipset, and that's as much as they've told us, but I'm assuming it's just a bog standard MediaTek as usual. Seems to be absolutely fine so far, touch wood. I'm expecting the odd little stutter and stammer, and as far as games are concerned, you probably won't be able to play the latest action-packed, like proper 3D efforts. But certainly for your simple sort of puzzle games, things like that, and obviously reading books, watching video, things like that, it'll do the job. There's just 1.5 gigs of RAM in here as well, so certainly in terms of multitasking and everything, it's going to struggle a bit. So probably once you're done with an app, you're best off just ditching it and then moving on to the next one. Amazon also hasn't actually revealed the size of the battery inside of this thing, but it has says that you should get around 10 hours of mixed use per charge, so a bit of video action, playing with apps, things like that. So 10 hours, pretty good, pretty standard for a tablet of this size. And of course you've got your usual low power mode and stuff for when you need it. However, Amazon has also stated that this Fire HD8 charges fully in under 6 hours, which is pretty bad. I mean, if it's going to take more than 5 hours, between 5 and 6 hours, definitely you want to leave it charging overnight, otherwise you're basically stuffed. As for the storage space, you get a choice of either 16 or 32. It's a 16 gig model is 80 quid. If you want that 32 gig model, that'll be an extra 20 quid, so £100 here in the UK. But of course you do have that micro SD expandability, so to be honest, why would you even bother? And if you want to do a little bit of Skyping with friends, family, things like that, you do have a 2 megapixel front facing camera as well. And there's also a 2 megapixel rear camera, which you can swap between, so it'll be pretty basic visuals and everything from that, but it's, as I say, absolutely fine just for a quick and simple Skype session. And of course this wouldn't be an Amazon device without full Alexa support, so if you say Alexa, boom, there we go, she pops into life and just listens for whatever you want. So for instance, Alexa, what's the weather going to be like? Ta-da! And one of the fresh new features on the all-new Fire HD8 is the show mode as well, and this ties in nicely with the dock, which I'll also be doing a full unboxing with, so go check that out if you want to know more about the dock itself. You can get that with the tablet for just an extra 30 quid, pretty solid value for money. However, even if you don't have the dock, you can just stick it into show mode at any point by pulling down the notifications and tapping that little switch. And what this does is basically just creates a sort of almost like a photo frame style display. Nice and straightforward, so as you can see it just displays the time and the weather, and you can swipe the screen and bring up any headlines, things like that as well. And of course you still get that full Alexa support as well. So that in a nutshell is the new Amazon Fire HD8, fresh for 2018. Just get it off that show mode. As you can see, basically sort of a minor upgrade on the previous Fire HD8. Definitely stay tuned for the full unboxing of that dock. But certainly if you want a simple family tab for 80 quid, this will do the job. So thanks for watching everyone, don't forget to hit subscribe for more on the latest and greatest UK tech, and love you, bye!